Howdy, my name is William Mangan, and this is my speech 1 for COMM 203. Here is my keyword outline. So, growing up, the number one thing that I wanted to do is to provide for my future family and my current family with the job that I had. I grew up in a middle-class household, but we didn't have all the money that I wanted. I couldn't get the best car, the best toys, the best video games, the best anything, but I was still happy with what I had, and I realized that to become even happier, I need to get that six-figure job, get that big paycheck, and move further down the caste system. My parents sacrificed everything for me, and I wanted to make sure that I was to give back to them what they gave to me in the form of money. And COVID-19 and the whole college scene in the last year and a half has really changed my opinion for the better, I hope so, in this process. So, building on to that, the first point that I wanted to cover is that the relationships that I got in this last year and a half were critical for my happiness, and they had nothing to do with money. I got very close with my girlfriend, my brothers, my parents, and that all had to do with being in a tightly close-knit situation in the COVID-19, not being able to see anybody. With that opportunity, I realized that I had to do activities that had nothing to do with money. I couldn't spend money to go to a concert, to a football game, but I still had the happiness and joy in that, and I realized that money isn't the big factor that I need to reach that happiness. The second big point was that when I joined the business school at Texas A&M this year, I joined a class called Finance 267, where the professor literally told us on the first day, you will take advantage of people, and you better know it because you're going to do it, and that's what's going to get you the money. And I was struck. I didn't want to take money from people, I just wanted to get the money. But I realized one of those jobs that I had been looking for a long time ago was actually going to be bad for me in the future. So I did some research, and I realized that a lot of the stock market is a form of trickery in that it takes the money from the person that doesn't have the money, and it gives the money to the billionaires, and I didn't want to be part of that movement. I didn't want to be that billionaire, and I want to change the world for the better, so why would I choose to go down that path when there's a better one? Finally, service has been really important for me during the pandemic. I served at food banks and saw a lot of people really get hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic, and I saw that by helping them even more, the happiness wasn't in taking the money from them, it was being a community with them, no matter how much money I had. And I realized that the money isn't as important as the happiness at the end of the day. So in conclusion, what I used to be is a man that saw the money, wanted the money, would do anything for the money. I feel now that there's so few people that don't want the money, that only want the money and think that that will be the happiness. But I am now thinking that I would rather die a happy man with no money than a man with all the money but is not happy. Thank you.